Good morning, everyone. Thank you very much for the opportunity to share our little experience. First of all, I'll have three little sections of my short talk. First, I would like to give a little introduction of who we are, so you can position ourselves, and then little comments of what we have experienced during the stakeholder workshop. And at the end, I'd like to propose, I won't say good practice, but our little activity at our science center at Mobilis. I would like to ask for the next slide if I don't have anything that, okay, thank you. Mobilis is a unique thematic center in Europe, focusing on vehicles, cars, and mobility. As far as we know, there's no other place in Europe. It was a project funded by the European Union. We call ourselves not only a science center, but something like entry point of the regional economic development or career path, automotive career path. That's where we meet with people, kids, for the first time, and that's after they got enthusiastic about this word, they can enter this field. So we believe that we are in a position through this infrastructure and the way how we work, we are in a position to organize a little bit our regional partners and bring them closer to notions such as RRI. So that's why we are in the project. As the hub came together with our partners in the hub and the people we could invite to the workshop, we finally could reach the science community, practitioners and policymakers on the local level and also on the national level, engineering professionals, the community, business and innovations community, women organizations and groups of, with special needs, education community, students, practitioners and policymakers as well, both from or starting from the elementary school level to the university level, and also the science communication community. A couple of issues that came up during the discussion, or key issues that came up. Sustainability was certainly one of the main issue we talked about. Obviously, there was always devil's advocate around the table, so you know the skeptics were always there, and you know, with all the talks, it always came up that does it really worth it. Also, gender and issues and disabilities and dealing with special needs. The good part is the getting attention of these special needs, and the devil advocates always said that okay, whose responsibility is it? Is it really the business or the company's responsibility to deal with it? And if it's not enforced by law or something, would there be anyone really doing it, and does it pay off? And also education was coming up very importantly. Get the young minds early on board, sensitize them, giving them models, giving them good stories, projects that work, and make them sensible through those. And just working from bottom up, probably we are in the capacity of changing the state of mind of society. And always the, as mentioned earlier, the devil's advocate came around the table and keep asking that these are costly efforts, ruining our competitiveness. Does it really help? Can we compete the rest of the world who simply don't care? So these were the issues came up on the workshop. And after that, just suggesting a little bit of our experience as a science center. For those who were here yesterday, I don't believe I can tell anything new, because most of these things came up either from me or from others in the discussions. But the main thing is to talk the language they speak and be there where they are, and I will tell you that what I mean by that. We believe that through our activity, we're trying to leveling inequalities, and this is not a tool. This is not a program. This is a set of tools that we are using in order to reach out people going to the mountains, going to distant places, going anywhere we need to be with the people, as we heard in the opening speech, and trying to get through of limiting factors like financial issues, time constraints, and assumed lack of interest. In that sense, we are like messengers or carriers, bringing the word of science to anywhere we can. And also, we definitely believe that we always need to be a translator, and we need to talk science in a way that the recipient would understand it. So that's why we are using multiple tools. We call it like a multi-dimension adaptive science communication action. The story of these tools are always behind, but the depth and the wording is always different. But these building blocks are building together, starting from very young and going to a very older age, adding complexity and adding depth as the receivers can absorb it. With this action and activity, we have the capacity to reach very wide audience, so we have the possibility to mass carriage of the messages, and we believe that it's very important that it should be inherent in the content, so it shouldn't be very direct, because that might turn people away from listening. There's science for everyone, we believe, so we are escorting through the way of life kids, starting with the very young, and from there on keeping up the natural interest and giving impulses along the way. We feel and we work very importantly on career orientation, helping to make decisions, hopefully helping to make the right decisions by strengthening values. And there are special situations and special needs that we are addressing and serving. For example, for girls, obviously we are fighting against stereotypes, but yet playing out some of the existing differences, which is, we believe, that very good for society if we can use it right. Now, special programs for disabled people, obviously breaking down the barriers of access. We are involving elderly people, so we help them improving their quality of life through science and technology, and by that making them more accepting through better understanding of the developments of the world. And we stress very much on families playing together. We believe that this is a key issue in forming values of kids, and not only for kids, forming values of their parents as well. And at the end, just giving you a couple of examples with pictures, starting very young, the scientific birthdays, Girls' Days, Science Bazaar, inviting high school kids to experiment as we usually do, obviously involving university students as part-time explainers, stress on family events very much, and we are doing science with the elderly and bringing the ages together. So probably play it out with grandpa and the kid. Thank you.